Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Misa and today I am filming my first bookish video. I started 2021 with a goal to read more than last year. So last year I read 34 books and this year, well, I'm hoping to top that but also get through my TBR. Now currently on my TBR there are more than double that number of books. So I am on a book buying ban and I just need to get through all the books that are sitting on my shelves, and some of them have been sitting there for years. I wanted to start this channel because I think having a book channel will help me to read more, and at this stage I think that's exactly what I need. For January, I have decided to participate in the Year of Readathons created by Leanne from Literary Diversions, and I will leave her original video link down below. And also, this is the readathon that has finally pushed me to create this channel, because I've always wanted to make a bookish channel, but I was always really scared. Watching this video really made me want to start, so thank you, Leanne. And now let's get into my selections. For this month there are 5 prompts and they are all colours. So the first colour prompt is Cherry Red, and for this I have chosen Fireborn by Rosaria Munda. This is the first book in the Aurelian cycle. It's a YA fantasy and also is a debut novel of this author. I first saw this book being mentioned on Jennifer's channel and I will leave a link to her video down below. So as you can see, there is a dragon on the front cover. I love dragon stories, by the way, so I didn't really need any other motivation to pick this book up. The second colour prompt is navy blue, and for that I was able to fit a book in that was already on my TBR. So for that I have chosen When You Trap a Tiger by Tay Keller. This is a middle grade fantasy about the main character called Lily, who makes a deal with a tiger from Korean folklore. So the beautiful cover already had me hooked. So I picked this up without knowing anything about it, but it's just so beautiful, and I understand the author also has Korean heritage, so I am very excited to read this one. The third book is yellow, and for this I found the yellowest book that I could find, and this has got French fries on the front. So this is Kale Noir, which is a collection of short stories edited by Chris Williamson. KL stands for the capital of Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, for those of you outside this country. And this is the fourth and final book in a collection of short stories by Malaysian authors. And it focuses on the dark side of KL, so hence the name Noir. And I have not read any of the other volumes, but since they're short stories, I thought there would be no issue starting with the last one. So yeah, I really like this cover as well. It's kind of fun, so I'm really interested to get started. And also, short stories happen to be one of my favorite genres to read. The fourth color prompt is beige, so for this I picked a non-fiction, and it is the Reading Lolita in Tehran by Azza Nafisi. This book was published in 2003, so it's quite an old one. It's subtitled A Memoir in Books. It's divided into 4 sections where each one focuses on a different author or a literary work, while the author discusses her life in Iran during the Iranian Revolution. I think this is going to be an interesting read, and I've actually already dabbled in this author's second book, which is called The Republic of Imagination. So I haven't read that one in full, but I don't know why I never read this first one. So I think I'm going to read them both back to back. Alright, so the last colour prompt was olive green or ground colour, but actually when I was first watching the video I thought it was grey, and I already had a book in my mind as soon as I saw that colour. So that book was A Little Life by Hanya Yanagihara. This book has been all over booktube, so I'm not sure that it needs any other introduction, but I'm not overly familiar with the actual plot of this story, other than the fact that it follows 4 college classmates throughout their lives, and also the fact that this is a heartbreaking story. I can't wait to get started with this book because it has been on my TBR for a very long time, but I'm a little bit worried about how I'm going to react to this book because I'm a Capricorn and I'm not sure how I deal with heartbreaking stories, to be honest. If you know what Capricorns are like, you would know what I mean. I hope that I am in for a moving experience with this book. These are the 5 books going on my January TBR, and I'm very excited. 5 books is enough for me, I think, because I don't want to be too ambitious, because I'm not very good at to-do lists and to-be-read lists and things, so I don't want to psych myself out by having too big a list of books to read. I am reading another book at the moment, but I might be able to talk about that when I do a wrap-up. I hope I'll be able to film consistently for this channel. I'm very excited. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I am really excited to join this bookish community, and please consider subscribing if you'd like to see more videos from me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!